Hello YouTube and welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we are back once again from some more LTC action because you know you guys seem to be loving this series, so we're still rocking on it, we're still rocking on trucking on it. So we're here for week number 6 now. We are slowly trying to catch up to real time because real time I think we just played our week 9 game, I want to say. Yes we did, because next week is week 10. So it's currently in week number 9 today. So hopefully, fingers crossed, if things go to plan, we should be caught up by the middle of next week. If things go to plan, we should be caught up. So then I can fully understand what the teams have built, because they would have been fresh in my memory and all that good stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. So there'll be much more LTC content on the channel. So if you're excited for that, smash the like button. That'd be much appreciated. Now, today we're up against Mr. Jack from I've known him because of Pop Soccer Uni. The Paris Saint-Germain. Germain. I don't know why you call it. I think it's Germain. But his team is quite scary, especially the one Mon on this team, which has like been dominating the entire league, is that goddamn fish. So he's got Arbok, Quagsire, Hitmonchan, Volbeat, Alolan Executor, Galarian Rapidash, Togetic, Electivire, Bronzong, Pyroar, Carkol, and that goddamn fish, Basculin. Now, the first priority was dealing with that fish because it's like his best mon this entire season. No one was expecting Basculin to do this well. I don't think Jack even expected Basculin to do this well, but he's here, wrecking lives, and I thought, okay. I look at Basculin. What can't it really touch? I know it can't really touch my Shiinotic because it doesn't get. I don't think it gets Ice Fang, and if it does, then we've got max HP, max defense on it. Bold nature, so we can eat up an Ice Fang for days, and Giga Drain will just bop it because it's not the bulkiest mon on the planet. So we've got Toad Shiinotic on that Meta Plate. I think Meta Plate with Giga Drain is a guaranteed OHKO on the fish, so hopefully we can deal with that. Also got Strength Zap as well, just in case he wants to switch in, like his Electivire, his Arbok against this thing, his Executor, for example, Rapidash, Pyroar, Garcolt, anything really, just to get some transfer. We've got Spore as well, so we can put everything to sleep on the team except the Alolan Executor, which is absolutely fantastic. And we've got Dream Eater as well, because if we can put something to sleep and Dream Eater it, you know, why not? Let's have some fun, shall we? See if we can get a Dream Eater off. If we can, that'd be fantastic. If we can't, well, we can't. It's just, you know, that's one of those things. Hopefully Toad can help us come through, pick up a dub after last week's dub, and you know, keep on trucking towards some playoff spots. Yes. Next up, we've got Gang, our Chimecho, Expert Belt, Levitate, with Psyshock, Shadow Ball, Calm Mind, Defog, with max HP, 36 defense, 128 fresh attack, 92 speed, modest nature. Now, you're probably thinking, Jake, you never have a set like this. You always have like, you usually speed creep, or you have like three stats with investment in. You never have 4. You rarely have 5. I've never seen you do 6, because no one ever does 6. You do a 5 or 4, you know. If you do a 6, you're a mad person. But we've done this set because Psyshock on this kills, I do believe, Hitmonchan with this set. It's bulky enough to live I believe, a knockoff or some from Hitmonchan, I do believe. So that's why we've got this bulk investment. We've got 92 speed. I think it's to outspeed. I don't want to say Hitmonchan again, but I think it's Hitmonchan. It might be Arbok. I think we outspeed Arbok because I think Hitmonchan's speed is around 70. I think Arbok's around like the 50-60 mark. So Psyshock should be able to deal with that because we've got Shadow Ball as well, so we can hit the Bronzong, and I think that's the new Psychic Resist on the team. Oh, and Galarian Rapidash, we can hit with Shadow Ball as well. Got some Calm Minds if we can try and set up. We can be quite especially bulky and kill all the things with a Psyshock Shadow Ball. And we've got Defog as well, because he could have rocks on his Garcoll, his Bronzong, Toxic Spikes I think with Arbok. Volbeat, I don't think does Volbeat get sticky webs? It might do, I'm not sure. But if it does, we can Defog those away. So that is our Gang set for this week. Next up, we've got our boy, slowly becoming the MVP of the team this season. We've got Embor, our Barbecue Ribs, Choice Scarf Reckless Ability, Flare Blitz Wild Child Superpower Heavy Slam, with 204 speed, 252 attack, and a nature with 52 investment in HP. Now, we've done this to outspeed his entire team with Choice Scarf. which is absolutely amazing. Flare Blitz is obviously going to be hit like a truck, with the likes of Bronzong weak to it, Executor weak to it, Volbeat weak to it. So, yeah, it's got some advantages for it, but not that many. We've got Wild Charge as well to hit the Fish and the Togetic. We've got Superpowers to hit the likes of the Carkol, and just to hit like the Hitmonchan and the Quagsire for a decent amount of damage. And we've got Heavy Slam as well for the likes of the Togetic and the Rapidash if Wild Charge isn't going to do enough, or Flare Blitz or whatever. Heavy Slam's just there just in case, you know, worst case scenario, there's just a Rapidash left and for some reason Flare Blitz kills, or we don't want to take recall, we can Heavy Slam and that'll secure the kill with the barbecue ribs. So hopefully Emboar can continue its fantastic work after its debut last week, pick up some kills and help us pick up a dub or two. We'll get some couple of kills in, you know, you want to. Next up, we've got our gal, we've got Nicki Minaj. Our Sandaconda won't get status ton. That was so bad. I do apologise. I really do apologise. We've got Sandaconda. We've got Nicki Minaj or Sandaconda with leftover Shed Skin. Max HP, max attack, just a bulky gal. Glare, Earthquake, Rock Slide, Stealth Rocks. Got some Stealth Rocks because, you know, get some chip off on Togetic, on Volbeat, on Carkol, on Pyroar. I think his only rock resist is Hitmonchan, I do believe. Possibly Bronzong as well. Gets Defogging Togetic, he gets Spinning Hitmonchan. I think that's it. Maybe I don't think anything else gets Spin on Defog, so there's his two primary Defoggers. I don't see him bringing both to the game. So if we can kill that, get either of those killed with like Gang or Toad or Barbecue Ribs or whatever, we can deal with those, get rocks up, we'll be fine, absolutely Gucci. We've got Glare as well, so we can slow down everything on this team, even ground types. The only thing we can't Glare is the Electivire, but you know, we're a ground type. We can just Earthquake that, and it can't really hit us with stab, so should be good. We've got Rock Slide as well, for like the Togetic and the Bronzong. We can't really touch the Bronzong with this set, but we've got options for Bronzong in the back with Gang and Barbecue Ribs, etc, etc. And we've got Stealth Rock as well, going on about. So that is our Nicki Minaj set this week. Now, we're tending to bring all the new Mons to the team so far, but let's continue on that trail with our Ice Gem Sableye, who I do believe we now have in 2 leagues at the moment, because Peter's back and we've got Sableye in that, and yeah, we've got double Sableye. I don't know why, but I like using I didn't turn my phone on silent. I do apologise. This is unprofessional YouTubing right now. And I swear to God I put that on silent. I swear to God. But anyway, enough about that shenanigans. We've got a Sableye here with Ice Gem left over to Prankster with max bulk, HP defense, Will-O-Wisp recover, Nightshade, Metal Burst. Now, we've got the Metal Burst on there just so we can live a hit from, let's say, Galarian Rapidash. We can live a hit from it if it clicks. I think if it's not if it's not Life Orbed or Choice Band or anything, we should be able to live a hit from that thing. I do believe. And then we can hit Metal Burst and kill it back. And because most of his threats are physical, like the Bash and the Electivire. Electivire is special. Electivire can be either. Arbok is physical, Hitmonchan is physical, Ponytail is physical, Carkol is physical. So most of his main threats on my team are physical. So I've got a bulky set with Metal Burst. So if we can go, oh okay, there's no point spamming recover because he's going to keep clicking it forever. Won't do that much. So what we're going to do, get up to full health so we can know we can live a hit. Take the hit, Metal Burst it back. Bop, goodbye, you're gone. Unless there's nothing that was just immune to steel. So apart from the Shedinja, but he doesn't have Shedinja, so he should be good with that. So that is our Ice Gem set this week. We've got some interesting moves. We've got Metal Burst and we've got Dream Eater. So who knows what could happen. Last but not least, because we've got some interesting moves, we're going to go back to tried and tested George the Ambipom Silk Scarf Technician Fake Out Double Hit Power Punch Knockoff. My standard George set. I brought it for God. Every time I bring George to a game, it's usually this set because it's tried and tested set. Used it in multiple competitions at university. Used it in college. Goddamn, so much. And it just put in work so many times with this set in like proper non-draft competitive. So, you know, we might as well. If I get to the last one, I'm thinking I don't really know what to bring now. Slap that Ambipom on it. slap that army bomb on it. Hopefully it can do the work for us. So that is our roster of 6 for this week. Hopefully to pick up that W against the Paris Saint-Germain, who, after last week's W, see, we did all the things. We did all the cheesy things for that game. Now, what we do is we hide the poster. We click on over. As you can see, he has brought the Registeel, who wasn't on the... This is why, guys, you try and do these at the time of the battles, because he's got a Registeel on the screen, and I'm pretty sure I double-checked the trades. Because I went back just to build this poster. Literally just there, it says Registeel for Bronzong. He doesn't have a Bronzong, he's got a Registeel. I just thought, oh okay, I thought I'd made... I don't know, guys, I honestly don't know. I'm just being an idiot. But anyway, he's got a Registeel, not a Bronzong. So, we can hit it with Sandaconda better. So the only thing we can't hit with Sandaconda is that Togetic, which explains why Sandaconda can touch the Bronzong, because there's no Bronzong there. So Registeel, we can Earthquake that. Good to go. So you've got Basculin, Rapidash, Togetic, Registeel, Hitmonchan, Electivire. Scare the fish, scare the horse, and obviously Electivire can put it working. We haven't really brought anything weak to just Electivire. But it does get it does get a good move pool, so we could be in trouble with that. But let's jump to the game. I think I led with my Sandaconda, which I do, as he leads with his Cowl Basculin the fish. And I'm like, well then, this is a bad matchup, isn't it? Because I wasn't expecting you to lead this. I was expecting you to lead Registeel or Electivire or Togetic. I wasn't expecting to lead the fish. So that was quite scary. So at this point, I'm thinking, right, okay, he can't really attack me, because I did during the game. I did the research, and it's like, right, okay, this thing doesn't get Ice Fang. It doesn't get anything that touches the Shiinotic super effective. We're max HP, max bold. If he goes for a waterfall, we should be able to eat that up. Crunch, anything like that, should be good. We should be good. Okay, so Shiinotic is an easy switch in, can't really touch me, and it goes for substitute. I'm like, okay. It's got a sub up. It's probably going to get. I don't think. Does it get set up? I don't think. Does the fish get set up? I was thinking, okay, he's either going to set up right now, or he's going to just click crunch or something like that to get a defense drop or something like that. So I'm thinking, oh, it'll be fine. It can't touch me. Let me kick Giga Drain. And I'm like, right, okay, I see you. My laptop's actually falling apart, that's why the camera's all wrong angles. But it reveals the Ice Beam, and I'm thinking, hang on a minute. This man knew I would bring a bulky Shiinotic to wall this thing, right? He knew it. He knew I'd bring a bulky Shiinotic, because it's the best thing on my team to wall this fish. Because all my other bulky things are Sableye, which is not going to get a crunch for anything else from this thing. Or it gets crunch for Trimecho as well. So, and I've got Sandaconda's bulk, and that's not going to match up against a Zebra. So this was my best matchup for this fish. And he thought, okay, Jake's going to bring this bulky mushroom. What can I do to touch it with Basculin? Oh wait, I get Ice Beam. Oh wait, if I'm a modest set, I can kill it with. I can do a lot of damage with Ice Beam. Oh wait. Yeah, he won't expect that, so let's go for it. I didn't. I was like, bruh, what are you doing? Like I said in chat, a special fish. What? So I go into Sableye, no, right, it's a special set. Sableye can eat it up for days, so I've got to go into Sableye. I can't even burn it to weaken it, because it's special. And I'm like, bruh, if I knew this, I'd have brought Toxic and stuff, but no. All I can do is burn it. So I Will-O-Wisp it for no apparent reason whatsoever. Just in case he was like... I did that just in case he was like a mixed Basculin, where he had Ice Beam just for Sandaconda, and then had Waterfall just to like, you know, do the most to like Ember and Sandaconda and stuff. So I thought, okay, if I burn it, then he's only really got Ice Beam to hit me with things. Because he's burned, Sandaconda should be able to deliver a Waterfall from it. Ember should be able to... I don't think Ember would, because it's not physically bulky. I'm invested in bulk on Ember. So I thought, yeah, that'd be fine, don't worry about it. Quick Surf, down goes Ice Gems. I'm like, okay then. this is going to be an uphill struggle from now, because I've lost my Sableye, can't Metal Burst, can't burn anything else, because I don't think I've got any other burners. I've got some Sleepers and some Galeras, but I don't have any more burns, which is fantastic. I've even got a freaking Rapidash about, can't Metal Burst it, can't recover, can't do any of these stuff. And I'm like, okay, this is fantastic news. So I go into Emboar, knowing, right, outspeed this thing, Wild Charge kills, let's click Wild Charge. Go down to Togetic, I go for Wild Charge. I'm thinking, what move did you think I would have went for against a Basculin to hit, to go into Togetic? He must have thought, I'm just remembering back of like trying to analyse the game, but obviously because what the video is about, Jake. So I think he thought that I was going to Electivire, right? So I'd click Earthquake, right? Because, does this thing get Earthquake? I don't think it does. Or I would have brought it more often if it had Earthquake. I don't think it gets Earthquake. It might get... I don't know, does it get Earthquake? I'm annoyed now. Does it get Earthquake? It does get Earthquake. It does get Earthquake. So he must have thought I was going to... He must have thought that, right, he's going to click Wild Charge, right? So I'm going to switch out into Electivire, because that's the obvious play. So he thought that I thought, that they thought, that she thought, that he thought, that they thought. It's like pretty high school. But he said to him, that she said to her, that her said to that she said to him, that someone fancies you. This is what's going on right now. But I'm losing it, guys. I'm losing it. But he must have thought Earthquake was coming to hit the Electivire. So I'll go into this thing. I'll click Wild Charge. He thought too much of me. That's what happened there. So I'll click Wild Charge to about half of that. So I thought, okay, he's going to switch out now. Goes for Roost. I'm thinking, that's annoying, because this Togetic could have been dead if I got a high roll, if I got a crit, if I got the paralysis or anything like that. This Togetic would have been gone, and we would have been back on even ground. And I was like, fantastic. But no, I go into Sandicon and predict him to go into Electivire, because I'm obviously locked into Wild Charge. So I thought he'd go Electivire, Ridge Steel to eat up for days. If he doesn't, he goes for Roost, gets back to full health. As when Nicki Minaj comes out, I paralyze it as he goes for Toxic. And Shed Skin activates immediately. I'm like thinking, Shed Skin is my new favourite ability in Level Cup. My god. Bulky things with Shed Skin are a lifesaver. I don't know what is the best mod which gets Shed Skin and is quite bulky. Let me know in the comment section down below. Is it Scrafty? I don't know, because I can't think of anything else that gets Shed Skin apart from this. Obviously Pupitar, from when we played Aquarius a few weeks ago. I can't remember anything else that gets Shed Skin, which is like quite bulky, which is like upper echelon tier. I don't know. Honestly don't know. But we paralyse the egg for free, pretty much, so which is great. I go for the Rock Slide to get some rock flinches on it. So he vampires out into his back, and I'm thinking, right, okay, what do I do here now? Because Shameko's now my special bulk. Oh, wait. No, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. She surfs me, does a lot of damage. I don't have leftovers, so I'm thinking, oh, okay, maybe I can, that was a high roll. Maybe I could live, and anything else I switch into this thing is going to die. So I might as well sack this off. For praying I live and click Psyshock on it, and this thing will be dead. Didn't happen. None of those things happened. So now I'm 6-4 down. Out for Damn Pomp just to get a fake out off. Out comes Registeel. I knew that would happen, so I just went for a straight up Power Up Punch. As he goes for a Protect, I go for Power Punch again, just to try and get my attack up as much as possible. So, as he reveals Seismic Toss, this could just last forever. He can stall me out. Go for knock off his leftovers. Go for Seismic Toss again. And now I go into Emboar, because I'm thinking, as he goes for Protect, just go for Flare Blitz. He sets up the Stealth Rocks. He thought, oh, he's going to go out now, because all I could click was Power Punch on it. The double hit wouldn't have done the damage from it, because it obviously resisted. So another Power Punch, it would have lived, and then I could have killed this thing, and then at that point, I could have potentially, because I know Hitmonchan gets Max Punch, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure it does. It gets some sort of priority anyway. That would have killed Ambipom. so that sweep would have been over. So I knew I couldn't sweep with George until Hitmonchan was gone. Because I think it outspeeds everything on his team, barring, obviously, I think it outspeeds anything on his team anyway. He couldn't have had Aqua on Basculin because it's obviously a special set. I don't think anything else gets priority, barring Hitmonchan. So, wanted to save maybe some fake out damage later. Get this Rotom. Reggie's still out of the way. My god, my brain. Get this Reggie still out of the way. Out comes the Rapidash Galarian form. Go into Shiinotic, predicting like a Play Rough or something. Psycho Cut. Just kills me, and I'm like, okay, whatever. You're down, that's fine. Go into Nicki Minaj. Out comes Electivire. And I go for the Earthquake. Bop that thing, goodbye. I'm thinking, oh, it'd be too obvious for me to go for Rock Slide here. And as Togetic comes out. So I might as well just click Earthquake. Because A, I outspeed it anyway. Because it's paralyzed. So it wouldn't make a difference. I'm going to click Rock Slide next turn. So I might as well click Earthquake just in case it went up to this thing or Basculin or anything like that. So I did. Clicked Earthquake. Electivire went down. Everything's good. Everything's Gucci. Out comes the Basculin. I'm thinking, oh, okay. Right, okay. Out of my 3 Mons left, this is probably the least useful. If I miraculously live a Surf, because I know Sandaconda's defense, special defense, sorry, isn't that great. Maybe I can live 1. Doesn't. It's very annoying. I thought I could live 1 at least. Obviously not. My Sandaconda goes down. And now, at this point, I think I just go out into Ambipom? Yeah, I'll go into Ambipom. Click Fake Out, because that's pretty much the best option I've got for that for now. So I can double hit, which is actually nothing to a freaking Togetic. Absolutely nothing. Because this thing's bulky as hell. So, if he got the power then, I could have done something. Maybe I could have done something this game, because then he would have went to Hitmonchan. And if he didn't have priority on it, I could do a decent amount of damage to it with double hit. And then Emboar could come in and just spam Flare Blitz. So I think Flare Blitz should have killed everything left on the team. Which is good, but maybe not, I don't know. So I just go into this thing and I'm thinking, right, I have to click Flare Blitz. Because if I click Wild Charge, it's not going to kill the Rapidash or the Hitmonchan. So he goes into this thing, he outspeeds, he goes for Psycho Cut. He was a goddamn Scarf. I think he must have been Scarf Horse, surely. Because I was, what, 217 with 1.5 times. So that's, half of 217 is 107.5. No, 15.5. Yeah, no. 108. 107.5. Yeah, 107.5. No, because double 7's 14. I'm doing math live right now. 2 8s are 16. Yeah, 8.5. 8.5. 108.5. So I'd have been at 325. Yeah, outsped me. If I had prepped to outspeed this goddamn horse, I might have won. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. I don't remember. But anyway, GG to Jack. Freaking Special Fish caught me off guard early game. That what threw me off. Because if I knew I had the wall for it from Shiinotic, this game would have been a whole lot different. Much different. Because Shiinotic would have been out for Hitmonchan. Sandaconda could have still been about for this thing. I don't know, a lot of stuff could have been different, but GG to Jack. If you guys have enjoyed the video, make sure you smash the like button down below, be subscribed if you're new around here, and do enjoy the content, because the goal is to hit 200 by the end of the year. If we can do that, it'd make my year. It would actually do make my year. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!